This is Ryan. Ryan goes to work every day, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. He has a lovely desk job. It is amazing. He is over the moon and exhilarated with every aspect of his life. He comes home to his wife, who does not work. He would love it if she worked, but he wants to be a man's man. He wants to have the power and strength to do things by the seat of his bootstrap. He has a daughter and he has a son. The son is playing with dolls. Ryan is super excited that his son is playing with dolls because he always wanted to play with dolls when he grew up. The mother is not, because the mother thinks Ryan is upset with the fact of the son playing with dolls. The daughter is playing with dolls and has gotten the son into playing with dolls. This is very confusing for Ryan. He doesn't know what the wife wants truly because she showed to be upset. She brought it up and he doesn't want to disappoint her because his loneliness eats away at him every day. He is sad. He does not wish to be lonely. Ryan needs this. Ryan needs to have someone by his side so he does not poke the beehive. He refuses. Ryan would not poke the beehive. Why wouldn't he do that? He would lose out on what he is truly if he poked the beehive. He would lose out on love, and he refuses to lose out on love yet again. He goes to work. It is Tuesday. It is a very regular day at the office, nothing too crazy. He's thinking about the conversation he had with his wife, and he thinks that he should probably tell that he does not care whether his son likes dolls or not, but he does not want to break the status quo. He goes crazy thinking about this inside of his mind. He does not want to break the status quo because this is all he knows. He complains online to his friends about this specific issue, but anonymously, because his friends online don't know what he looks like, because anonymity allows him to say his true thoughts online, and he feels his truest self when he is not face to face with his wife, thus creating a divide between the two. This encourages the psychosis that he is currently going through. He does not feel correct. He does not feel like a human. He does not know the screen in which he puts down to become a person. And he is always putting on a mask, always holding it within itself. Ryan is scared. Ryan is alone. Ryan is dad. His dad. He thinks of his dad, how he wanted to play with dolls too. He thinks of his mom, how his mom would do the same thing that his wife is doing at the current moment. What did his mom really think? He can't talk to his mom anymore, so he speaks to the necklace around his neck that holds her ashes. She was Christian and really wanted her body to be cremated as to feel a part of the earth, as she didn't want to donate her body to science. He thought that was awfully selfish, but also cathartic, as not to give yourself back to the earth, as showing a brief oppression to the entirety of the earth. Ryan is sad. He has no one to talk to. He goes to the bar on a Tuesday night after dinner with his wife, after a brief small disagreement about something about the trash. He doesn't even remember the argument, but it will get better. I promise you it will get better, Ryan. Ryan talks to the random drunkards at the bar, having a wonderful time, talking about things he never gets to say, having guy talk, talking about women who he wish he had been with, talking about expressions of love and joy he only shows. In a sense, he fears his own sexuality. He is not gay, not at all. And some may say, or is he? But he is not. He has experimented before. He does not want that. He finds no desire sexually with the stimulation of a man. However, he finds desire in emotional stimulation. He wishes to express himself only to other men because he thinks women won't understand because they don't have the same mindset. They don't have the intrinsic desire. Maybe these other men are also repressed. Maybe he wants to start a revolution. So he asks a simple question. Would you wear a dress? One man jokes and banters and says, yeah, if they paid me enough. Ryan says, no, would you wear a dress of life? Would you wear a dress and dress up and play dress up with yourself, masking your insecurities, masking who you are your entire life? Would you do that for the sake of feeling like you're actually in the dollhouse? Somebody's taking care of you. Would you put on a mask to be a facade, a facade, one might say, however you say it? I don't know how you guys speak. We got a Canadian in the corner of who you are. Would you do that? Would that make you feel complete? A guy says, sure, if they pay me well enough. Sticking to the same answer, but with different meanings. He knows exactly what he's saying. He's saying, I would do it if it kept me stable. I would do it if it kept me right. I would do it if it didn't encourage my psychopathy, my psychopathy, My psycho traits put me into psychosis. If it didn't do that, I would be happy. Ryan ponders and thinks on the drive home, slightly buzzed and drunk, but he's a great drunk driver. So he goes home. He tells his son, "Do you want to play with dolls?" His son says, "No, actually." The father, Ryan, very confused, says, "You don't want to play with dolls?" The son says, "I just want it to be close to my sister because I feel like we don't have anything we can relate to besides being young. I just want it to be closer to my sister. I don't know how to do that." Ryan laughs a hearty chortle, so excited, saying, "Oh, I thought you wanted to be gay." The son doesn't know what gay is. He has no idea what that means. He says, "What is gay, Dad?" He says, "When you like people that are also boys." The son says, "I do like boys." And Ryan says, "Like romantically?" He's 7. He doesn't even consider this possibility of liking a boy romantically. He doesn't even consider liking a girl romantically. He thinks they have cooties. He's not thinking of that. That doesn't go through his mind. That doesn't even arise in his soul. That isn't happening inside of his brainstem. Ryan is confused. Ryan is scared. Ryan's distraught. He says, "Sorry, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Carry on then. Cheers, love." He goes to his wife and explains the conversation that he had with his son. The wife wants a divorce. Why? Everything's fine. I come home, you cook, clean. Everything's fine. We never go out, Ryan. Why is that? I feel as though you don't like going out. Every time we go somewhere, you don't like it. Because you never ask, Ryan. And then Ryan behests and says, "I do ask. I ask all the time. I ask you questions all the time." And she says, "You should just know. We've been together for 20 years. And he should just know. He should know basic things. He should know certain things about his wife of 20 years. High school lovers. They should have known each other. What did you fall in love with me for?" she asked, with tears holding back within her eyes. He says, "Well, you're beautiful." She says, "No. What do you like about me?" He can't answer. He doesn't know. He doesn't even know what he likes about himself, actually. He doesn't know any traits that he can bring up. He's never had an emotional conversation. Truly, outside of the boy talk, he doesn't know what to say. He looks her dead in the eye squarely and says, "I like that you're kind. I like that you're soft. Not physically, but just in general. I like that we have disagreements because it's the only time I feel like my heart feels into it. I like that we have kids because they are half you and half me. Half me and half the person I love put into a singular being, and I love that. It makes me feel divine. I like you, and I love you because you're you. I am never going to get someone as beautiful as you. And I don't mean physically. I mean with your soul. I mean with your essence. I mean with the way you dance around the room. I wish we could be more, but I'm stuck at my 9 to 5. And did you know I wanted to be a painter?" She says, "No, I've never seen you paint." He says, "I've never painted before. I saw somebody paint on the street one time. I think he was homeless and he was selling it. And that big mural we have in the middle of the hallway is by that homeless man." The wife says, "Wait, I thought that was something that you got at an art auction." He says, "I lied. I'm sorry that I lied, but I didn't want you to think that I was talking to homeless people, but I love talking to homeless people. I love being like this. I sometimes want to wear you as a suit." She gets scared a little bit and concerned. "I sometimes want to wear the world as a suit. I sometimes want to take off my skin so the world can see what I really am. I sometimes want to be more than this. I want to dance. I want to leap. I want to love beyond romantic, beyond platonic, something foreign, some third thing that I don't know. I want to find it. I want to find something. I want to romanticize everything. Life, death. I want to romanticize flowers. I want a bee to sting me. I just want to feel things again." We'll talk about this in the morning. They both go to bed. It's sad. He goes for a walk at 2 o'clock in the morning. He has work in 7 hours. He walks till about 4 o'clock in the morning. He has work in 5 hours. He hasn't slept yet. He doesn't know what to do. A homeless man says, "You got any change?" He says, "Can I wear you as a suit?" The homeless man says, "If you pay me well enough." Ryan laughs. Ryan laughs, chortling so deep. He laughs, he laughs, he laughs. He asks the homeless man, "If I pay you $20, will you fight me?" He says, "Sure." He gives him $20. And the homeless man, weak and defeated from malnourishment, punches, and nothing happens. Ryan laughs and says, "Thanks, I felt that," and gives the homeless man a hug, covered in piss and viscera. So disgusting the homeless man is. Ryan is so excited. He's over the moon. He felt alive for some reason. He said, "Do you want something else?" to the homeless man. The homeless man says, "Nope. I'm gonna spend this on some beer." He grabs the homeless man by the arm and says, "Why do you live? Don't you want more? Don't you crave more?" The homeless man says, "Sure, I do. But it's fine just to be, right?" The homeless man walks away, goes inside the gas station, and grabs a 6-pack of beer and says, "Thanks." Ryan goes home. He has work in 3 hours. He sleeps for 2 hours, wakes up, and has a very nice day at work. He goes home and kisses his wife. He hasn't done so in at least 7 months. They don't make love, but they do make memories. He helps her with dinner after working hard. And he goes to bed. For now, this calms the psychopathy of Ryan.